And happy Thursday afternoon. So we're here with an awesome patient of ours, Gary. My name is Dr. Brandon Bupp with Advanced Health and Wellness Center. If you've been considering or you've been struggling with back pain, lower back pain, and it's been affecting potentially your activities, we want you guys to know that we're here to help people live the life that they want, be able to do the activities that they want, be able to still be golfing, still be hunting, still be fishing, still be doing whatever it is that that makes us happy. That's living life is about feeling good, and there are ways to do that. And so Gary has been nice enough to volunteer his story. He has a great story because he's doing all of those things, not letting pain hold him back. He's retired. We'll talk about that. Retired and getting to do all the things that he wants to do. A lot of people retire and pain stops them from doing the things that they'd like to be doing now that they have a lot of time. So don't let that happen to you. And so we'll hear Gary's story about that, and it'll make sense. So Gary, when did you, thanks for talking with us.
Sure.
When did you first come in here?
I believe it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, at least, right? In the corner office?
Yeah. You put your sign up, and I saw it, and
Yep.
that was, it raised my curiosity, so I came in and saw you, and
Yep.
I've been a patient ever since.
That was about 12 years ago.
Was it really 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of problems were you having?
Well,
Or even now, what kind of problems do you have from time to time that we work on?
what you've done is all of the adjustments you've given me, the exercises you put me through, some supplements that you've recommended I take.
Sure.
I've been doing that now under your direction for probably the last 12 years.
Yeah.
And the history was about 30 years ago, I had serious back problem. It was diagnosed as a bulging disc. That went on to a herniated disc.
Right.
That went on to surgery. 5 years later, in a lot of pain and a lot of missed work and so forth, 5 years later, I had a second surgery.
Right.
And so that was 25 years ago. So for the next 10 to 15 years, I absolutely missed work. I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. I was in pain all the time. I needed something different. I needed something that no one had tried before,
Right.
or I wasn't aware of before.
Right. We hear that a lot.
Yeah, so I came in and spoke with you, and you explained everything that you do here.
Right.
You took some x-rays, gave me some direction, started me on a program of having some adjustments, spinal and neck adjustments,
Yep.
which started helping me immensely right away. And so as time went on, I kept up with my treatments with you.
Yeah.
I never left because they were working.
Right.
It's the first time that I've ever had anything. Doctors were giving me drugs, they were
Yeah.
giving me painkillers, and
Yeah.
it was an awful life to live.
Physical therapy. Did you do that?
Yeah, 2 or 3 different places, physical therapy.
Yeah.
So
So let me just recap that for
Okay.
a second, because I like hearing these stories again, because I forget some of this stuff, these things. So 30 years ago, you started with back problems, had surgery twice, still had back problems,
Mhm.
then had back problems for the next whatever that was, 20 something years, and then finally got to our office. So you've been having back problems all the way right up until you...
all the way, I've had them basically my whole life.
Yeah. So, I mean, that makes your story even better, because, so for the last 12 years, how have you been doing?
It's been, to tell you the truth, it's been a miracle. I mean, it has.
Amen. I agree.
It is, because I've always been active. You mentioned I was always a hunter and
Yep.
fisherman and avid golfer. I golf. I've been golfing for many years, and I still love the sport. I still golf. I truly believe the adjustments that you give me and the other things that I do here
Right.
in your clinic, that it's kept me swinging the club. It's kept me doing what I love to do, and it's
Yeah.
kept me living my retired life. I've been retired now for 9 years,
Yeah.
and if in the last 9 years, if I've missed maybe 2 weeks of golfing with my buddies, it's
Yeah.
because of probably a muscle problem, a pulled muscle, not pain,
Right.
not something that is sharp,
Yeah.
but just something like a muscle.
Sure.
I've taken a lot of massages in here,
Yeah.
which Shannon has helped me immensely.
Right.
He gets right down to the. He doesn't
Yeah,
mess
so
around.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So, you've been golfing, you've been doing the things you want to do, a lot less pain than you had in the past.
Oh, absolutely.
And so you've also been doing some deep tissue, almost what we would consider to be like sports massage type things. It's not real relaxing, is it?
It's painful.
Yeah.
I mean,
It can be.
it can be.
But he's in there working on getting those muscles
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah. And I like it because if I have a certain area in my shoulder, my right shoulder, or,
Yeah.
or lower back or whatever, I explain that to Shannon,
Yeah.
and he works on that area. He does other stuff,
Right.
but he basically works that out and explains to me what he's relieving,
Yeah.
loosening the muscles up,
Yeah.
and then when I leave, I fell.
Necessarily a relaxation type of a thing. It's actually a joint specific. We're trying to retrain, reprogram, get the muscles to be functioning the way they
Right.
should.
I've had other massages over the years, and they're just relaxing massages, and they do nothing
Right.
but maybe relax you for a half an hour.
Sure.
But they don't get down to where the pain is
Yeah.
and relieve it.
Right.
So it feels real good.
That's awesome, man. You have a great story. For anybody that might be watching this, any other information or advice?
Well, the only thing that I can say is over the years, it's helped me so much. I brought several friends in.
Oh yeah.
Relatives. My wife, she just started having a hip problem, and I brought her in to see you, and
Yeah.
she's undergoing treatments right now, and she told me that she's 80% better,
Yeah.
and she's been here a month,
Right.
so she's probably had 10 or 12 treatments,
Yeah.
and I think she's got 3 more weeks that you've set up for her, and
Yeah.
then you're going to put her on a different
Well,
timetable.
Yeah.
But no, she told me, she said, I should have, like you say, should have come sooner.
Did you guys hear that?
Well, you told me
Right.
I was 20 years late getting to you, but I didn't
Yeah.
know about you until I
Right.
found you.
Right. And your wife, she knew about it. It wasn't bad enough to push her over the edge, and then it got really bad, and now she's doing better.
That's the thing that I've learned about being here. It's human nature. People wait until till you're on your knees,
Yeah.
and then you want somebody to help you.
Yeah.
Well, you start way before that.
Yeah. We'd like to.
Yeah, if you can, but
Right.
it's just human nature. People don't
Yeah.
want to come in and do some preventative
Right.
maintenance. They wait,
Right.
and I wish that I wouldn't have waited so long, but I didn't know about what you do.
Yeah, nope, that's awesome. That's why we're doing the video, guys. Please share it. What a powerful story, man. Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing that.
You're welcome.
And if you guys, if you know somebody with a similar situation, please share this video with them. It can change their life, change the direction of their life. And we want people to live the way that they want to live and be able to do the things that they want to do. And it is possible. That's what is really important. So thank you again. You guys have a great day. We'll talk with you soon.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, that's great.